Hello and welcome to Maths with Jacob. This lesson will focus on substitution worksheets. Now this video presents a couple of slides where we can practice doing substitution following on from the earlier lesson. Now if you need to access the lesson, if you're not sure what to do, when you get to the end of this video you can click on the link and that'll actually take you back to the lesson. So for the first 11 exercises, see on this slide here, we have A equals 6, B equals 5, C equals -4 and D equals -10. We have to find the value for each of the following expressions. So here we have 11 separate expressions. They are the values we use, and that gives us the answer for each of those expressions. So we have to look at it very carefully. Now the very important thing to remember is when you've got signs next to each other, for example, if you've got those two signs next to each other, for example, that gives you a plus. That's really important. If you've got those two signs next to each other and there's no number in between them, that gives you a minus. And if they're reversed like that, that also gives you a minus. And naturally, when the two signs are a plus next to each other, that gives you a plus. Now we went all over that earlier on, but you can access those videos to check it. But in essence, if you remember those rules here, they shouldn't be too difficult. Let's move on to the next slide. Now this slide here, we have some different values for A, B, C and D, but the exercises are similar. What we have to do is very, very similar. You'll notice there's some division here, so we have to be very careful. Okay, when we have expressions, we look at it very carefully. We have to do all the multiplications and divisions first. So if there's a particular case which has an order of operation, that means if there's, for example, multiplication, division, addition, subtraction, we must do the multiplication and division first. And then we work from left to right to get the answer. So when we have addition and subtraction left, we work from left to right. Now a little tricky one here. Everything in here is squared. Okay, so just remember that. Whatever you work out here, you have to square it. Now they're two interesting ones too, number 8 and 11. Be careful what signs you get at the end. Very, very careful. So this video has given us 2 slides which give us some good exercises to practice substitution, where we substitute the value of each of the letters into the expression to find the answer. And remember, if you get a little bit confused, all you do is, at the end of this video, click on the link which will take you to the lesson for this worksheet, and it'll just refresh your memory just in case you forgot.